How many of you know that accountability is one of those things that everyone needs, but not many people know how to navigate? Today, we want to look at an app that'll help you navigate accountability for you and your family coming up. What's up, everyone? I'm Reynaldo Ramos with VineMedia, and we make weekly content. We want to help resource people grow in Christ. Today, we want to look at an accountability software that's going to help a lot of individuals and a lot of families. It's an application that I personally use with my wife. And as our girls get older and they start having devices, they'll also use this software as well. The software is called Custodio, and it's an accountability software. It's built for families, and it's built so people can protect their children, keep their children safe, productive, and all that good stuff. But it also can work really well between a husband and wife for accountability purposes. Accountability is just one of those things that is extremely important, and I think everyone can agree that they need it, but a lot of people struggle with how to implement it in their life. A lot of people struggle with how to even approach the subject with their spouse or their loved ones. And I love this app, and I love what it offers. And I suggest that this is something that families and married couples should have as a normative practice in their life. Even if something is not a struggle, like even if it's pornography or some hidden things are not a struggle in your life, this is still a good practice to have an open book relationship between spouses and with your children. This is especially important if you do have an addictive vice in your life, such as pornography or gambling, or just social media in general. This is an app that'll help you navigate this, but it's an app that'll also help regulate it and hopefully heal some of those addictions in your life. So what is Custodio? Well, Custodio is an app that you download, a software that you download that you can install on mobile devices such as tablets and phones. And you can also install them on laptops and desktops. And it really is a screen monitoring software that allows a user to sort of supervise and oversee the content in which those devices are engaging in. And so this is really, really helpful for parents with children, young children, teenagers that they want to just make sure they're safe online. They want to make sure that they're not getting themselves into any trouble, and they want to monitor what types of things their children are getting into. This is also good for spouses, and it again allows accountability and trust between the spouses. It can block inappropriate content. It can give warnings to websites that are potentially inappropriate. And it just offers a lot of capability and solutions for some issues that could occur. Other features of Custodio include balancing screen time. So again, for children, it helps limit screen time across their devices if that's something as a parent you want to implement. It controls games and apps, so you can set limits for games and apps, or block apps that you don't want your children's devices running all together. It could monitor social networks and manage how much time is spent on social networks such as YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. It could also monitor some phone calls. And there's also a family locator, so you can track where your family is in the case of an emergency. Again, I actually use this, me and my wife. When our girls get a little bit older and have devices of their own, we will have them on this. But my phone, my computer is linked to Custodio, and my wife has full access to it. I have it as a safeguard in my life, as an accountability feature in my life, so my wife can know what websites I'm looking at, and can know the time I spend on my devices, and can know if I ever go on suspect websites. It'll trigger something for me and for her. And this really works well in a healthy relationship, because my wife isn't on there checking every day what I'm doing. She really is. It's just there for accountability purposes, and it'll trigger something and send her something if I ever go onto a website that's inappropriate. And this is something I suggest for married couples. It's something I suggest for both seasoned married couples and freshly new married couples. And I think it's something that could be really good for the family. The cool thing about Custodio is that it works on a bunch of different types of devices. It works on iOS devices. It works on Mac OS devices. It works on Android, Kindles, Google Chromebooks, Windows. And so even if you have a mix of different devices, it's not a software or an app that only works with one. It can go across all these different platforms. Another cool thing about Custodio is that they actually do have a free version. The free version allows you to protect one device, one single device, with some limited features, but still you can get one device plugged in the free version. The other versions are pretty reasonable. We have one of the basic plans. It's $55 for the year. So 12 months for $55. And that allows you to protect 5 devices. And so I have my phone, my laptop, my iPad, and a couple of other devices on there. And it just helps protect myself, my wife, my girls, and our family. And the plans go up, and it includes more devices as the price increases. And again, all the paid plans come with the filter and block content and apps. You can set limits and downtimes. You can monitor online activity. You can locate family and devices. You can receive reports, and you can track calls and text messages to help safeguard your children against predators or cyberbullies. This is not a paid advertisement. This isn't something that Custodio has asked us to do. This is something that we've implemented in our family for a couple of years now, and I think it's really, really important. Again, accountability is extremely important for those of us that are trying to follow Jesus and really live our life sold out to Him. And so I encourage you to implement accountability in your life, in your relationships. Have other people that you can talk to. Your spouse should be a resource for you that you can open up yourself to with your struggles. And also implement these types of safeguards to protect you and your spouse and your family from the dangers that are out there. Well, I pray that this is beneficial to you, and I pray that you can find the correct and right accountability in your life. There will be a link to Custodio's website in the description below. There are other types of applications that you can search for. If you just search for accountability tools or accountability software, there's a lot of different options out there, but we wanted to show you what we use and what's really great on budget, and it is effective for what it is. And so We hope that this blesses you, and we hope that you can fight the good fight, find the right accountability in the people in your life that are going to encourage you and push you forward. And until next time, remember to stay connected to the vine. We will see you next time.